Welcome back, everyone, for the grand finale of the Pearl Deconstructed Bloom series. It was originally inspired by waterfall acrylics, and then I started adding these pearl paints to it, seeing how they reacted. I've had so much fun with this series. I hope that you've enjoyed it as well. I have uploaded all of the ones. I said that I'm going to try to remember to take a picture, but I've already sold the blue and the purple one, and the red and the green are up on my website now. So I don't have them all to show you, but maybe if I remember, I can do like a compilation of the actual pictures of them. But I'm gonna get started. So I have a light color, a vibrant color, and a darker color of each of these. And then I have my pearl paints at the back. I am using black as my base, and I made this gold bronze mixture. I didn't want to go with a super bright gold, but I also didn't want to go with like a darker like bronze or copper color. So I mixed these two together. I have also been thinking about how I should layer these out, but I'm going to get the paints off the table. I will talk to you as I paint. I am so happy that you're here with me. Let's paint. All right, so I'm going to start with just kind of like a square in the center. This is lots of firsts for me. This is the first time doing it this big, first time doing it on a square canvas, first time using this many colors, and first time, first time, I'll save the rest to go around the edges, doing 5 different puddles. So wow, lots of firsts. Let me get my spatula. I just want to spread this out a little bit. Oh my gosh. I am a little bit nervous to see how this one comes out. I have thought about how I want my colors to be laid out and layered. I'm going to start with the lighter opaque colors, and I'll tell you the color names or if I mixed it. I'm going to start with the lighter opaque colors. I feel like it needs to go up that way more. Next to the dark base. Then I am going to, got that out of the way. Then I'm going to layer in one of the, I think, dark colors, then a vibrant color, and we'll just keep going along that way. And I'm gonna do the red and the purple aside from each other, the yellow and the green across from each other, and the blue in the center. What do we think about that? All right, let me see. I feel like I'm going to get everything messy. And I feel like I have my hair all over me. It's going to be in the painting. I'm going to move this back here for now until I get at least some of this down. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have pearl blue and pearl violet that I'm going to swish in between these to create a little more interest. Got that one. Oh, I can already see it starting to come up a little bit. Do I leave it or do I blend it? I'm not quite sure. All right, put these back here. The paints will peel out of the plastic cups when they have the gloss medium in them and the Floetrol. The paint and water, it doesn't peel out as well, but for the gloss medium, it does. Okay, do I swipe through this a little bit? I feel like, I don't know, that part. I didn't think about that part. Let me just try it a little bit up here and see. No, I think I kind of want to leave this. All right, I'll just swipe through it just like that. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah, I kind of like it. Oh, wow. I'm already starting to get cells popping up. Huh. That is very interesting. Can y'all see? I'll try to get you close. Can y'all see this? Like you're right here standing with me. I have been experimenting a lot with, and I know that I've been doing the swipe technique for a while, but I am updating my course. And so I've been experimenting a little bit, and this is definitely something to play with. Lots of cells just came up here. Amazing. All right. I'm even more excited now to start. Okay, so what I said I would do, I feel like I'm going to start with the blue one. And I feel like I need to, this is like a little bit off. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Hope that I'm still perfectly in frame. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to start in the center with the blue. I'm going to go blue first. So here is my puddle of blue. And then with these leftover colors, I think I'm going to do a rainbow swipe with the satin enamel mixture. And I feel like I should probably put these back here as well as I go. Okay, so do I do vibrant next? And then the middle color? I think so. So that was sky blue light with white added to it. This is phthalo blue. I think that's enough. This is, gosh, there are so many cells popping up. Huh. This is turquoise green and turquoise blue mixed together. And then I want to do, gosh, I almost feel like I should do this without a metallic. I may have to do a second one. I want to have the darker color there for the pearl. Okay, first one is done. What do we think? Okay, next, purple right here. So again, starting, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself. Purple. A little more vibrant purple. This is almost like it's a super pretty purple. So this is ultramarine violet light mixed with white. This is a purple I made, and this is a purple I made, and I can tell I made this out of ultramarine and magenta. Okay. Now a little bit of the, oops, I'm supposed to do the gold mixture. A little bit of the dark. And then people asked about my cats. My cats are doing wonderfully. And people asked about, I'm trying to remember which way I had these. And then people also asked about my plants. And as you can see, they are still doing good. They are thriving for now. I go out and I talk to them, and kind of like I talk to you, actually, I guess. And then, I mean, they're here, but they're not talking back to me. And then I come out and I water them. Even if I'm not in my studio, it like forces me to come out in my studio. So I like that. I do have a couple extra bugs and flies, and I did find a worm. It's the only thing. Blech. No offense to worms, though. Okay. So now my next one, I'm gonna do my pink. Ooh, that was a lot of pink. Then my vibrant. So this was, that pink was Venetian rose mixed with white. This was pyrrole red mixed with the tiniest bit of magenta. Then we're gonna do this one. There. This looks like really cool the way it is. Oh, I don't know. I feel like for one of these, I might like wreck through them without blowing them out. I don't know. This is pretty cool. I do have a lot of these colors left. You may see some experiment videos coming up. All right, this set back here. Yep, I definitely have enough for another painting. Okay, my yellow. My yellow is the one that I feel like I'm not gonna like the most, but because when I was doing the series, the yellow was the hardest and the one that I didn't. I'm gonna hide this color in the middle. Okay. Yeah, it was the color that I didn't like the most. So we'll see. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm starting to get super nervous. I don't know why, but I want to see how this is going to come out. Because I love the colors right now. I'm just, oh. Okay. Last one, green. Oh, that was a lot of green. That was a lot of green, Molly. I feel like I switched up my order here. So this was a lime green I made, and then I added more white to it. I have phthalo green, and then that green I made from phthalo green and Prussian blue. Okay, where am I at here? Where am I at here? And I feel like I'm getting a little bit too far away. I wanted these to be pretty centered. Okay. All right, here we go. I should have on the blue one, I added a little bit of blue on top of the metallic, and I didn't do that with the other ones, except for the purple. So if those look a little bit better than the other ones, then we know why. It's just because the pearlescent paints show up better on darker colors to the eye. All right, 22 colors in this painting. Unbelievable. Okay. Do I pour the rest of the black out now? I feel like maybe I do. Over in the corners especially. I'm going to try to keep it on the table so I can scrape it back up, but there's no guarantees there. I wonder if I need any more paint. I don't know. We're going to see. All right. I almost blew this out without adding the swipe activator, the cell activator. Oh my goodness. Okay. Down to the last little bit here. I've actually mixed up some more for my live classes, so I may have to dip into that. I'm going to spiral them like I've been doing. I do want a little bit more in the center. I'm trying to get through this so that y'all don't fast forward me. I can see all my stats on everything. And it actually hurts my channel. YouTube thinks I'm not interesting. I try to be interesting. All right, here we go. Here we go. I know time is a commodity, though. I used to get bothered by the "you talk too much" comments, but I'm like, I'm just going to keep being me. Oh, well, I'm blowing it out, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I got that part in the center. Let me know what y'all think of this. I thought it was really cool before I even started adding all this other stuff to it, honestly. I'm going to have to do that again and swipe with those pearls. That's not my pearls that have the Australian Floetrol in them. This is just gloss medium and regular Floetrol. Ooh, I'm almost out. Okay, is that enough of each one? I think so. Whew. Okay, one more. And I feel like something just got in this one. Yep. All right, y'all. Wish me luck. Okay, that was a little bit harder than I thought. I want them all to interconnect together. I lost almost all the pearl swiping I did before. I have like these tiny little sets of cells, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I don't know. But I am very happy with it so far. I want it to be deconstructed. You're not gonna see all these blooms and petals just like they are. That's not how this technique goes. Although I do think it would have been very pretty that way. All right, I'm gonna go for it. I can always alter it a little bit afterwards. Wish me luck on this large canvas. I think I'm gonna start, oh my gosh, that is so heavy. Oh my gosh, there's so much paint. Okay, I don't want to lose my green bloom or my purple bloom. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to go to the other side. Okay, the only part that I'm not super happy with is how this bloom stretched out to be like the whole bottom. I actually really like the accent of yellow way better than I thought I would. I love the blue. I knew I would. I love every color so far. I do just wish, I wonder if I just, it was just the way I tilted. It was so heavy. I couldn't really do anything about it. I don't know, y'all. I might just leave it. The whole point of these deconstructed blooms is they stretch out to be completely different. I've got a lot of interest. I have tons of cells and lacing popping up. I'm very surprised that I like the yellow the best out of all of this. Not all of it, but let me see if I can use my words, Molly. I like the pop of yellow, and I didn't think that I would in this painting. The blue, I love how that kind of, some of it held its shape, the petals. My red stretched over, but so did my purple. And the yellow and the green are kind of like these tiny little, yeah, y'all, I think I'm done. I'm very excited to see how the pearls show up. I have a feeling it's going to be very dark in the light, but I think that the pearls and the gold are going to make this shine really pretty. Or at least I hope so. I might fiddle just a tiny bit, like dragging. I don't know. Nope. See, I didn't like that. I'm not going to fiddle anymore. I wonder if I can even change that. Yeah, no. It's going to make it look unnatural if I fiddle. I'll show you. I don't know. I feel like I should probably be up on a ladder to show you, but I can take you in on all these beautiful close-ups. I cannot stretch all the way over there, but I can get you pretty close. There's the purple. I know that purple's going to dry pretty dark. I am glad I added all those light colors, but I wish I'd added them a little bit closer to the top. Look at just all these reactions that are happening. Oh. So there you have it. Let's see how it dries. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to do it. All right, everybody. See you in a sec. All right, I am standing all the way on the other side of my table because this one is so large. So I do like it and it shines. I'm going to take you up close. It shines so pretty in person with the pearls. They truly look lit up. The only thing that I wish, and I may even redo this, I'm not sure. This section right here and the stretched red bloom are the only part that I wish composition-wise had been a little bit different. I love that the blue in the center looks very much like a melted kind of bloom. This was supposed to be deconstructed, so that part is totally okay. But the shine on it, I love all the details that are in it. I'm going to walk you in now so that you can see just how pretty all the shine is on this. But I'll take you in on the actual close-ups of it because in person, it is stunning. There are so many different areas to look at, but I wish that had just been stretched out a little bit differently. I wish it hadn't been stretched out as much, actually. There's so many details in this, though. I love that some of the purple ended up like everywhere, basically. And I think that is actually from the part that the pearls that I put on the black to begin with. So that is super cool. I love that section right there. Looks like the wispies of yellow are coming out on it. I'm not in love with this bright greenish yellow part here. There's some extra purple that ended up down in the yellow. I do think the yellow complements the bronze color I used very well. And then up here, I knew it was going to be my favorite corner, but that part is so pretty. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me back up again. Show you what it looks like here. It is quite a striking painting, and it's so large. It does. It's very, very pretty. But I don't know, y'all. Should I try this one again? This was a lot. But I just feel like if I separate the blooms a little bit more, I can maybe get this portion. I can get them to all be separate blooms. I don't know. This was tough, but this was super fun. So I don't actually know if this is going to be the grand finale. I'll read all of y'all's comments and see what you think if I should try this one again. But super happy, and in the light, man, this one just shines from all areas. All right, thank you so much for watching. Happy painting. Bye.